finally back with Titan's Grave. I am going to let Kyle take over now.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long for me to get us back. It's actually been fully my fault because of stuff to do with my everyday job. We return to the story of Dauphin and his sidekicks and the ever plucky clucky Henry. When last we ran into our intrepid adventurers, besides the fact that Dauphin had finally learned the secret to the ultimate omelet and is now trying to get it perfected, we had just spoken with the ancient elf, and he had tasked you all with going out into the world to destroy the prophet Duan.
Somehow I always knew Dauphin was the main character, but this just confirms it.
Don't let it get to your head, though, sir. But yes, we.
I do want at least 90% of the merchandising rights.
Well, if you start designing the merchandise, then yeah, I'll cut something out with T-shirt where you can actually get the designer, where you can get the merchandising.
Oh no, designing stuff is for someone who's not the main character. Let's be frank here. I'm a little above that now with Dauphin.
I mean, I'm the producer, so I'm already busy with all the production side. So
you know, I don't discuss any of this. I'll be in my trailer.
All right. So now then, we wander out into the world. And you find yourselves coming across a building now. After having dealt with the goblins through which Dauphin has infected with the greatest depression known to man and dwarf.
He's going through a character arc.
Yeah, he is. As painful as they can be. You find yourselves, upon returning from the battle, coming across the fact the night is falling quickly, and you find yourselves at a decrepit old building. Now, you know that you were supposed to be meeting at some point a new member of your group, and it is at this point, from the shadows of the building, that a rather tall elf comes wandering out, and I will let Katie introduce herself.
Give me one moment. Find it. What you see is a rather tall, really pinkish white, a brighter color, but also dull to the face. Elf with very long and wavy brownish red hair. She is wearing a rather professional robes, in a sense. And they're darker colors, a little bit of brown in there along the seams. And they have a couple pockets and kind of flows back all the way down to the ground. Not like a dress or anything, but it's a tailcoat almost. And along the edges of the coat, it's kind of brown. That's what I meant by seal, or on the seams of it. And it's kind of dusted a little bit. It's not the cleanest because of what's happening. So that's basically what my character looks like.
Now, we knew we were meeting somebody here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't have to draw my gun.
What are you doing? I mean no harm.
Well, I'm not pointing the gun at you, so I'm. Dolphin is our ambassador, so I'm standing in back.
Dolphin walks forward. He's like, all right, no, I got this. Well, all right, are you the person we were sent to meet?
I suppose so, yeah.
Uh-huh. All right,
Been
all
expecting.
right. He picks up Henrietta and points at her.
Isn't he just a sweet?
All right, you want to say that to me again?
Sorry.
Like I said,
Are you the person we were sent here to meet?
I suppose so.
Okay, Henrietta
Don't know
says
who
she's
else
clear.
to
We're good.
Now I'm picking up my gun. One good blast, I can be free of us all.
Easy, Earl.
Henrietta
it will
is
be
an expert
easy.
judge of character.
I so forgot about Henrietta.
I think we all forgot about Henrietta.
I walk up to this elf. What's your name?
My name is Melina. Mela. Mila. How do you pronounce it? I don't know. Mila.
Hold on, guys. She doesn't know her own name. Henrietta's getting some vibes. Wait, no. That was just gas. Never mind.
You can ignore the dwarf.
We all try to.
How do you know boss? How did you get this job?
Repeat that again. I'm sorry.
How did you get this job?
Boss is my grandfather.
Oh,
Pretty spry for a ghost, ain't he?
Wow.
Just to remind everybody, he's like an ancient elf, but that doesn't mean that the
Nah.
equipment stops working ever.
wow.
He's basically
after
a
that
ghost at
TMI.
this point. He has an incorporeal body. His real body doesn't move, but his spirit wanders around. He's a ghost.
Technically, what wanders around is a hologram, not a ghost.
Same difference.
It's
What do
science
you
fictional
think
ghost.
ghosts are? They're just holograms from another reality. He just happens to be in this reality. Don't you know that the entire
You mean
world is
your
just a
astral
giant
body?
computer?
Crazy
Dolphin
looks
suddenly
at
doesn't feel like the crazy one anymore.
Oh, he is. It's just that
Yeah.
Arrow assumes that all this is a simulation by a more advanced civilization.
I extend my staff and tap the elf on her shoulder just to comply with Arrow's paranoia.
As
See?
soon as he puts it on my shoulder, I kind of take my finger as if it's like almost not like a disgusting thing or very rude to do, kind of, and kind of push it away from my shoulder, off of me.
See, Arrow,
Yeah.
not a hologram.
I didn't say she was the ghost. I said he was the ghost.
The staff emits a faint light and glow as you do that.
Oh, it glows when elves are near.
Arrow is now headed back to the cart and it's just going to get ready to take off wherever we were going, whether they follow or not.
Arrow, can I get a perception check?
Probably not. Let's find out.
Can I make an intelligence check to see why the staff is glowing? Quite sure.
Yes, you can. Make an intelligence arcana check.
Yeah.
All right, that could be worse.
All right. I'm going to be sending a message to both of you real quick in Discord. Continue on your conversation.
All right, well, let's get back on the trail. We got to make some more progress before nightfall. Henrietta gets very upset if she doesn't get her sleep.
Sure. Sure, Dolphin, whatever you say.
You know, I like this new attitude. I like it a lot.
Missile just rolls her eyes at Dolphin, but tips her head at Miller in a kind of awkward greeting way. She's not had such good history with elves, but if this person seems okay, she's willing to tolerate that.
Arrow's mumbling something about the recipe for extra crispy fried chicken.
CGM, I told you that deliciousness score was going to come in handy.
Rishi.
Okay, and also I'm going to shoot.
I pull back my
everybody-
staff and start walking awkwardly towards the cart.
Do you want to make me a roll for that shit?
Sure.
Whoa, what's happening?
All right, it hits. Roll me the damage and use your stun.
Is Arrow shooting our ally?
Okay, let me double check what stunts I have for combat again. I get a 4.
No, that's the end of Dolphin.
Oh,
Goodbye, everyone.
let's go with dual strike because I should absolutely shoot twice if, I see something. So the second shot is also pretty decent.
That hits as well.
All right, grand total of 23 damage.
That actually, both of them get halved. So that goes down to 12 damage. Yeah, as you fire into and into the axles of the carriage, a horned humanoid figure drops down from the carriage axle and scuttles out quickly.
Do I have time? Like, how far away is it from me? Do I have time to chase after or shoot again?
It's about 10 feet away.
Okay.
So whoever is on the cart suddenly sees like this red armored glistening figure just sort of drop down.
I was walking towards the cart. Would I have seen it?
Yeah, you see it now.
Okay. If I see that, I'm going to react and throw an arcane blast at it. It just scared the shit out of me.
Do you see?
Is this one of my depressing goblin buddies?
No. This thing has horns. This thing looks like as if it's made out of armor, and it is blood red from head to.
Okay. Can I throw an arcane blast at it? That's the reaction.
Yeah, you can.
Oh no, my bad luck is carrying on today.
That shot goes so wide, you can hear Henrietta just in surprise. And Dolphin feels something wet and warm drop onto his back through the backpack.
Dolphin looks for rain.
Arrow.
Seeing no rain, Dolphin will also throw a. I was going to say throw a magic bolt, but that's really unlike Dolphin, so he's just going to chuck his hammer.
Okay, give me the roll for.
Classic Dolphin.
Yep.
Okay, so I haven't been here in a while. Is that accuracy, I
Yes.
assume?
Yeah,
Okay,
it is.
good. Yeah, I got 0 of that.
And it goes wide. Boy, why are you throwing Bess around?
If no one else has an action, because I don't want to, I know we're acting out of turn here. Would I be able to use my my cyber limbs as to try to capture it?
You can run and try to capture it, but does anybody else have any actions that they're going to be doing?
I'm just gonna follow Arrow's lead because I'm really, really confused.
That sounds like
Alright.
a good plan.
Messel, are you gonna fire or do anything?
I think she'll just keep a wary eye out and think, do I need to go into hiding? But kind of follow behind Arrow to be ready to just hide behind him if anything too threatening comes up.
Dolphin is going to look towards his hammer that went wide and yell, "Henrietta, fetch!" That's okay. We're still working on it, girl.
All right. So I forgot what Messel was going to be doing.
Hiding behind me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
And Mela is going to be doing what?
Am I still standing in the corner?
You're wherever you want to be.
I guess I'm just gonna be watching as this unfolds.
Okay. So, this thing stands up to its full 10-foot height.
Oh, I thought
And
it was tiny.
Same here.
This thing is big. Like it looked like as if it was tiny. It's huge, or something has possessed it to become big, and it lets out a horrendous, disjointed roar as it steps over the cart and towards Arrow.
Okay, I like to think that I, having assumed it was smaller, I was already in the middle of my run because I was just going to like slam my arm, hand down and grab it. So I'm already in mid-run. I just adjust and I pop out, one of the swords from my arm instead because I'm cool like that and I'm not going to let anybody know that this really screwed up my plan. And I'm going to go for dual short swords from my arm.
So 5, 8, 10, 16. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
And
Same damage, but
does 10. It's at this point that it just swats.
Well,
I
can't
just
hear
want to imagine that for at least a moment I was like stuck into its chest and like, I killed Kenny Garrus in like one shot. So you must be feeling pretty proud of yourself right about now.
Yeah. Does a 12 hit you?
Actually, yes, a 12 does beat my armor. This is the first time I've ever been hit. This is an unusual sensation for me.
I thought
Wow,
you
way
had
to go,
like
Tank.
I thought you had like a 20 defense or something.
I have a 24 defense, but my armor is only 11.
Oh.
So that
No,
means...
your armor being 11, your defense being 24 is pretty much like it doesn't
Oh,
hit.
that's right. It doesn't hit me. The armor would have negated the damage.
Yeah,
Gosh,
the
sorry.
armor,
See, I
the
got
armor
the-
completely negates the damage, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So, okay,
like,
no, he
because
didn't
he-
hit me.
Yeah, it doesn't hit you at all, and if he had hit you, the damage would have just been completely negated.
So basically, I like to interpret this as I just kind of take the SWAT as part, kind of roll with it. And then, so I get up, so got my swords out. It's like, okay, that's the closest anyone has come to hitting me in a long time. You really must be proud of yourself now. And
It just retorts back with a giant roar.
yeah, Kenny Garrett said the same thing. and I couldn't even take his head as a trophy.
Arrow, you have. Get back here! What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to kill the big ugly thing, and then after I'm done with Dolphin, I'm going to go after this horn thing.
Rude.
You're right, you're not that big.
Oh, this is doing me bad, man.
I was like, I turned to him like, what do you think this is? Opening negotiations? We're going to kill the big monster.
Fine. And I will stretch out the Staff of Unknown Hope and cast Puppets of Fate. So first it has to make a successful willpower self-discipline roll against my spell power.
Let me grab that stupid thing. What is the roll to resist?
Willpower self-discipline.
Oh shit, that's gonna be bad.
Imagine a big creature doesn't really have a big brain. Unless he.
What was the target number?
The target, the spell power is 14.
Okay, so it met the spell power, so that means that it doesn't get affected.
It
by that.
resists.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel the tendrils of fate reach out, but this thing is no tool of fate. It resists and shrugs it off.
Dolphin, your go.
Dolphin is going to charge forth and try to go pick up his hammer.
You sure you don't want to do anything else besides that? Because that's movement and a minor.
Well, I didn't know if you were going to stop me or he was going to like intercept or something, so I was just letting you get your moment there to.
No, he's made his move.
Okay. Well, then he's going to pick up his hammer. He's going to swing it around, and when everyone sees him turning around, spinning his giant hammer, they will see the eggs in his other hand, which he throws at the monster.
Give me an
Right in the
accuracy
face.
roll. No way.
Right in the face.
How much damage does an egg have?
I'm going to guess that
Not
it's going to
gonna-
blind it for a moment.
Yeah, this is more of a blinding tactic.
And that's why it shouldn't be possible, but it's going to come out to our benefit, and Dolphin is going to be the hero once again.
What is this?
None
hate
of
you.
this should be physically possible.
I hate you.
Welcome to the Dungeon Master seat, or the Game Master seat, hating your players.
Dolphin, bane of every GM.
So where is all this happening on the map? Is it around
I
here?
think we're more theater of the mind right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's theater of the mind. So Dolphin
Okay.
pops these eggs. They fly into the wind and hit true. Not only do they hit true, one of them hits into this thing's eye and blinds it, and it's just sat there swiping at its eyes, trying to clear the yolky mess out of its dark abyss.
Arrow just, sword still out, ready, to dodge or whatever, looks up into the sky. This is all an illusion, isn't it? It's either that or it's hell. This can't be real. He can't be better at this than me.
Messel? Messel, it's your go.
But I mean, she was terrified of this big thing, but seeing it get a couple of eggs to the face.
Oh my god.
Could she? I think maybe she'll try Blaster Pistol again.
Go for it.
No.
Oh. That's loud too.
That
That
should
is actually-
almost be legendary.
That would almost be a legendary fail. You are very lucky. Your shot discharges wide, missing the Yoki face. And Mela, what are you going to be doing? Mela?
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm gonna go over to it and use my shadow dagger and attack.
All right, give me the initial roll for it. So the bonus is, I do believe, a +4 as well.
Oh,
Your
okay.
journeyman.
I need to find out where to do it.
You should
guess.
be able to see it. Yeah. So that target number for Shadow Dagger is boom, boom, boom. To be able to cast it, where is chapter 5? That is the wrong book that I'm looking at chapter 5 in. Chapter
11.
5. Yeah, so you actually do cast it.
Whoa, penetrating damage.
That goes through, and it takes
Ooh.
4 points of damage. Wait, does penetrating damage completely bypass armor?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, then it takes that full 7. Okay, yeah, okay.
That's very.
That actually makes it yell out. So it's now hurt, blinded, and very angry. Arrow, it's your go.
Okay, I don't think any of my weapons are necessarily penetrating, so I'm just going to go with retract the short swords, take out the long swords, because, this time I'm not just like in the middle of a run, I'm actually know what I'm hitting with, so 2 long sword attacks, one of which is just terrible. That was the feint to throw him off for the second one.
That second one does hit.
Okay. Ah, crud. That could have been so much better. Anything would have been better.
The armor just absorbs that. You bring you do a very flashy sort of almost Indiana Jones-esque scimitar swinging, and then you bring it down, and it just kind of realizes that you've tried to hit it.
I want it to aim for me when it can see again. So, assuming that, at this point, I just figured some of the egg is just dripping off. So I assume it's got partial vision. I want it to see me when it can.
It clears its eyes and makes the attack.
Okay. No, I've got like a 20. Yeah, my defense is 24.
And it doesn't hit you.
It's like, oh, you came so close. But you're terrible, and you should feel terrible.
You actually say that out loud.
Yes.
Activates its talent.
Oh, it has talents.
Yes, and it tries to backhand you at that point with a very, very sharply, wickedly clawed hand.
And my arm just
And-
comes up, but like, yeah, I don't have that much flesh left, so don't waste your time.
That's true.
So, Raish?
Arrow is pretty much RoboCop at this point.
Yeah.
Raish is very confused, giving a perplexing look at what Dolphin did, never understanding how he does such stuff, and then seeing the new ally just sprout shadow daggers from her hand. And so he's like, okay, if I'm not doing well, I'll help everybody. So I'm going to cast Hands of Fate this time. So, and target number is 12. Oh, yeah. So I get a total of 5 points that I can distribute to help anybody succeed their roll.
Nice.
And I will stand beside Messel because she's never hit. So, and I'll just stay there and hold that spell and help everybody. And that's about it.
All right. Dolphin, your go.
Well, Dolphin lets out a terrifying roar as he charges towards the beast, only matched by Henrietta's terrifying clucking. And he dives for one of its legs and attempts to knock it down.
All right, give me a.
I know the
give me a
terror.
rolling.
Do what?
Sorry, I know what I can put. Hang on. I can describe that terrifying sound. I gotta find it. You continue. Sorry.
I like to think that was the sound of his dwarven legs running.
Pretty much.
All right, so what am I rolling? Is that, I'm assuming it's strength?
Yeah,
There we go.
it's brawl.
All right. Oh wait, no, it's brawl, so it's fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's what it can sound like.
I know how I'm picturing this. I want to see how Kyle describes it.
Oh god. It doesn't take.
How much would he get for it to take?
Let's see. 6, 9, 11. He would need one more.
Okay, I'll give him one more point from my Hands of Fate. So I have 4 left.
All right. Dolphin, roll damage of 1d6 plus your strength modifier.
All right.
I swear if this thing dies, I'm out of here. I will walk away from this game if he kills it like this.
All bow down to the power of Dolphin.
The thing is, you have such a good strength modifier, too.
Muscle wizards, man.
Oh my god. It is now prone. It does not take any damage, but it is now prone.
Yes. Dolphin strikes again.
This brings Dolphin back to when he was a linebacker in dwarf ball in his college days.
I actually see it more like a soccer tackle.
Yeah, this actually is more like a soccer tackle. You just pretty much like slide into there. You slide right into his ankle, and you've got Henrietta at the back just making that loud scream, and it tumbles over. It doesn't actually take any damage, but it just falls right over.
And
as you
Reishi just
clink
kind of,
into it.
like, taps it to knock it all the rest of the way over.
Yeah,
It was like,
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Like,
And Reishi could just feel the ebb and flow of fate just add right into that very, very smoothly from his own will. And that's what helps it just push it that little bit over the edge.
You owe me one, Dolphin.
I ain't nothing.
Messel, it's your go, and then then it will be Mela. So Messel, let's see what you're gonna do.
Messel's gonna seriously check out her blaster, see if there was anything wrong to make it fail that last shot. Kind of the cartoonish looking down the barrel kind of thing. And then she's gonna try and take aim again, despite everything. And if this fails, she's gonna book it. She's gonna run. Nope, maybe.
Okay, that is 2 away from actually hitting. So if Reishi wants to,
I will spend my 2 to make it hit.
Thank you so much.
hands of fate reach out and create you into just nudge your hand just that little bit more to the right to be able to hit it. Roll your damage.
That could have been worse.
That takes 3. It takes 3 damage. Mela, it's now your.
So as I jump up and try to attack it last time, as I come down,
It's now prone on the ground. You're seeing a giant 10-foot armored humanoid with horns flat out on the ground after a tiny dwarf pretty much soccer tackled its ankle while the chicken in its rucksack screamed out in unholy natural cluck screams, and then the halfling shot one of its horns off.
how tall off the ground is the upper portion of like the head and their back?
It's pretty much flat on the ground, so it's as tall as it is at 10 feet tall. It is, when it lays down on the ground like it is, it's about as tall as Messel is. So it's still presenting quite a big target, just now a very long bunch.
Okay, I don't know if you're okay with this arrow, but I'm gonna go to its neck and try and slice down on its nape.
Oh, I got no problem with that.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna slice down on its nape.
All right, give me a roll for that. Are you using Shadow Dagger or are you using something else? All right, cool. Yeah, wow, that does it. Roll the damage.
All right, not bad.
All right.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
max
Okay.
damage.
Yeah. At this point, this thing dissipates into a million shadow, into like a million red fog, like blasts of fog, and then it just coalesces into a sphere. And from the middle of the sphere comes the voice. It comes the voice, a voice that's very, very elderly, and has a Saurian tinge to its words, like a Saurian's lizard-like rasping to its words of, "We shall see each other soon," and then it's gone.
Yeah, I wanted his head to be my new helmet.
That would have been. That head would have made an entire new set of armor.
I just wanted like big horns, you know. I could
Better
have
one
made
is-
those into daggers or short swords, or maybe just a big lance. I don't know. It would have been neat.
Wow.
Okay, so who's ready to hit the road again?
Let's go before something else appears, ladies.
Arrow, it's acting like this is, you know, just a normal day. Puts the swords away, gets back into the driver's seat.
Right? She looks exhausted. Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna quickly run back into that decrepit house, and I'm gonna get anything that might have been lying around real quick, and then I'm gonna come right back out.
No more chickens.
Dolphin is high-fiving Henrietta, which is kind of awkward because she can't do it, so he has to like grab her wing and kind of hold it up so that he can high-five it properly.
Now, she actually does that on her own. She will lift up her wing, and it sort of does this sort of like half-cocked thing, where it just kind of like, because she's a chicken and she's lifting it from the shoulder and then extending out, it just kind of looks like as if she's giving you a salute, but she's just reaching up so that the tip of her wing can touch yours. Like, ah!
Atta girl.
And at this, Meryl's just over there. My life is hell. My life is truly hell. I'm pretty sure I've done nothing to deserve this. Except for all that stuff I did.
Okay, so have you given me a perception roll yet, Melanie?
Are we all gonna do a perception roll?
Oh, whoever's searching around for stuff before you get going.
Oh,
Okay.
You find a silver under the floorboards.
magic
As you're
sword.
searching through, the stairway at the back is actually letting out cool, damp air.
Wait, which one? This one, or this one?
This one, the one at the far back right. In
This
its own
one.
little out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk on. I'm gonna kind of cautiously walk down there.
You can
Alright.
see the beginnings. You can see the
Sorry.
beginnings of like a temple.
A temple?
Part. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back up to the top, and I'm gonna go and kind of gather the others. I found something. I don't know if you guys want to investigate or not. So
Just putting the brake back on. Here we go again. And it's probably going to be more demons taking the swords out and just mumbling like, gonna go down there and gonna have to kill the whole damn hells, every single one of them who I don't know who's in charge around here, but I'm gonna have to kill them too probably.
As Arrow walks by mumbling, Henrietta starts to mimic it like
Dolphin thinks this is hilarious.
Actually, I will reluctantly walk out as well, kind of mumbling. And I'll just stay right there, just like on guard, having no interest in going up there, just staying watch in case something comes.
Is it like a doorway? Is it like a trap door in the floor?
It's like it's like as if there used to be a trap door there. Like the ground itself was supposed to, that section of floorway was supposed to be lifted up, but because of the age of the building, it's just fallen down, and the steps lead down into a stone area.
Okay.
The entryway of which is just a long corridor, and you can tell it's faintly lit by a blue-green glow.
Now I'm trying to remember if I have a night vision mask, so I don't have to use a flashlight or worry about the dark. So I take it I'm here at 1.
Yeah.
Do I?
Who's leading? I guess I'm leading the group down.
Unless you just object, Errol just kind of, doesn't nudge you out of the way. He just sort of, slides past you because, he is the armored up guy with the swords.
Yeah.
So,
And
he doesn't say, he's still mumbling something about, extra crispy chicken noodle soup. But do I see any movement?
No, you don't.
Okay. I've already
Nothing down here. Time to leave.
I've also given up all subtlety. Like I sometimes will actually try to be stealthy getting into a place, but I'm having a bad day. What with, Dolphin somehow knocking down the 10-foot demon that I couldn't, I could barely penetrate with swords. So I'm just walking straight.
are you about?
As you come up to about halfway through the corridor, you can tell to the right that there is a further pathway that sections of it have collapsed, but you can still traverse through.
Right here.
Well, it's more like right here, you can tell.
Oh, right there.
Once you start looking down that way, it's just pretty much like you can see all the way down to about here. So once you're about here, you can see all the way down to about here.
Okay.
Here, though, from the corridor, you can see that whatever there was a door, whatever passed for a door that was right there between the hallway and what looks to be a large antechamber with a well in the middle, has collapsed, and that is where the blue-green glow is coming from.
I wanted to attempt to listen to see if I can hear anything from either pathway.
Anybody else wanting to make a listening check?
I think I should definitely make a listening check.
Yes, you should.
I don't know.
Oh, yes, you should, because I've still got an inner monologue, apparently.
Uh-oh. Yeah, not too good on my end either.
Albie, you got stunt points.
Yeah,
And
I've
a
got the
focus.
bonus. Yep.
Anybody got the perception stunts on hand? Because
I probably do have them nearby. Okay,
Mhm.
exploration stunts. How many do you have? 4?
She's got 4.
Okay, that's with a flourish. Resources at hand. The object of your attention is only 3. That makes me wonder is 3. Speedy search and efficient search are both 2, and advantageous positioning is 1.
Is it this collapsed part that's blocking us from 1 and 2, the big dome right here? Is that area small enough or big enough for us to get through?
Yeah, that's more than big enough. Both of those ways you can get right through. It's just that this area right over here, leading on to 6 and 17, that is very dark. Meanwhile, there's a blue-green glow coming from number 2. Messel,
Yep.
you can see writing on the far back wall and around the well.
Back here.
I love the fact that I can hear writing as well.
Yes. Yes, you can. You can hear it as well. You can actually hear in the low pitch, like ancient Saurian chant. And it doesn't appear to be actually echoing at all. It's like as if it's in the back of your head.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's gonna be interesting. What? So it sounds like it's in the back of my head.
It sounds like as if it's in the back of your head, like something whispering into your brain.
Oh, she's not gonna like that. That's not fun. What would she do about that? I think she'd nudge someone and kind of let them know, just like, hey, you guys don't hear this. But I think we've got writing, and do you also hear that chanting?
During all of this, Richie is getting really bored, so he's just probably gonna come back here at the end of that. But that's about it.
Missile, who were you? I mean, I guess you're close enough that we can all hear you, so if you say it's at the well, I was getting ready to go through, the other passageway, but I will, stalk my way into room 2.
As you come into room 2, the entire room is lit up with writing that's glowing this blue-green. You can't read it. It's not in common. It's not in any known human language.
I am pretty smart, though. But I only have military lore. It's not anything about languages, so yeah, okay.
Does anybody else join them in room number 2, or does anybody go toward?
I look.
Is the light so intense that it reaches at the end of that hall?
Yeah, you can see it from the end of the hall. It looks green, but as you get closer towards the room, you start to be able to make out. Messel understands that it's writing and can see it around the font, around the well as well. It's too faint for anybody else to really be able to make it out, but she can make it out clearly.
Oh, the light piques my curiosity, so I'll walk just at the mouth of the doorway into 2, just because of the light's interesting. And I'll cast Arcane Awareness, so essentially detect magic.
That shows up everywhere.
Oh. Any place where it's more intense, or is it just everything with the same intensity?
Everything with the same intensity.
Oh, great. I don't like that.
I can
who is
blow the
close
place
to
up.
me? Let's not resort to that yet.
I don't know. Sounds like a good idea to me.
I've got these 2 light blasters I haven't needed in a while. I can rig them up with some spare batteries. Everything can go.
Who cares what spooky shit they're up to down here if they can't leave? That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna walk there
I once had to agree with Dolphin.
and look around and just spend as much as I can in time just... can I read what's written around the wall, or can I not even see what's written?
Nick, check your DMs in Discord. 'Cause I already anticipated that.
My what?
Check your private messages in Discord.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Wait. Oh. Oh.
It says we're open 9 to 5 and ask about our early bird specials.
They have a sale on wands and hammers, Doctor. He's just gonna be looking at the wall, pretty much. Yes. Who's close to me? Or better yet, Arrow.
Mhm.
Come here.
Okay. I'm swapping out my swords to my blaster pistols because I think I'm going to need range.
We could investigate the rest of this place. I wouldn't exactly like to do so. And I'll point at the writing that's closest. This is pretty much a meeting place of followers of the Prophet, and everywhere is littered and tainted with magic. So we could stay here and probably walk into some kind of arcane trap, or we could continue on our way. But this place is rigged.
Okay, I actually do have a question here because we are on a mission. Is there anything here that could help us locate the Prophet?
Sure.
Do we already know where she is?
Make
think we're
me an
supposed to-
intelligence arcana check.
All right. I am a scholar.
I like to know as much about my enemy as possible before going in, and she does sort of predate most of our knowledge.
Fair enough. I'm trying to find something, but so far I can't see anything. He's going to continue reading. Just make sure nothing pops out and, I don't know, kills me or something.
Apparently, Cal's going to play up the dramatic tension.
Okay, I think I found something. It doesn't say much about where to find her, but it does talk about her rise to power. Where she got her power, where she stored it.
Okay, in that case, Arrow votes we explore more because, again, he likes to go in with as much tactical information as possible.
Alright.
But unless you guys actually consider him to be the leader, this is just a vote. Because the backup plan of collapse this whole thing so that no one ever has this information is also on the table. I have better guns that can make a bigger boom.
Sure. I'd say we search a little bit more, not too far, not too deep. Then, at least we can seal the entrance.
Right, Dolphin, get ready to go down the well.
Wait, what?
I was going to offer you a rope to climb back up.
No. Why am I the one going down the well?
Because you are the greatest warrior among us all. And I'm fighting to keep a straight face as I say that.
Oh, well, I mean, when you put it like that, of course. Yes, of course I'm going down the well. And don't you dare tell me otherwise. Dolphin grabs Henrietta by her feet and holds her above his head. He's like, all right, you ready, girl?
Arrow's just over here.
Chicken.
Dear God, I can't believe this is actually about to happen. He is getting a rope out of his pack, by the way. I'm going to go down there smart. Or less stupidly.
All right. Dolphin waits for a rope and climbs down.
Okay. Do you want me to actually climb down first? Because,
Oh, no. Dolphin's the greatest warrior. He's going down first. Now that you've acknowledged it, he can finally do his duty.
Okay. I am all about
I'm sure he'll be fine. Yeah, he has like 4 HP.
Oh, yeah. I am all for sending the expendable marks down first. Go right ahead.
Hold on. It says here that one of these rooms contains a treasury of sorts.
Oh,
I think it would be best to search that first. And
wouldn't the treasury be, in a secure location below ground?
Actually, it's not. It's actually near here.
Okay,
We
well,
would have.
lead us.
So I'll point to this opening and tell them we just have to pass through there. It should be on the other side of this decrepit.
That section looks like as if it's been cleaved through. It's not wide enough for any of you to actually get through. But
Messel's really tiny, though.
would Messel like to try squeezing through?
I mean, she probably... Would she be able to listen out to hear anything first? Or could she try that?
Yeah, or they could go through here, right?
Well, Messel could possibly get through here, but if they wanted to get where you're thinking, there is a way for them to go down this hallway into a further room.
Okay,
There might-
then I would. Yeah, we could go through here then.
But you all can see evidence that there is a room right at the end of here, but there is a hallway down here. But this way it looks like as if it's been just cleaved out by something trying to dig into that room.
Well,
I mean, Messel would risk it if she was very sure she was well hidden.
Give me a dex stealth check.
Arrow is
Yep.
just going to get ready to go the long way because...
Oh my word, there's some extreme winds outside my house. Okay. I had to point that out. I just looked outside.
And Messel just became a living shadow, apparently.
Yeah, you are a living shadow.
Okay. Yeah, I guess she'll try to sneak in there. Be extra sneaky. Sneaky.
All right, give me a dex check, plus acrobatics if you've got that to get through that.
This will be just a dex check. That's not too bad.
You managed to squeeze through. On the inside, you can see this is just a very plain, simple room with a simple bed. But on the other side, to your left as you enter, there is one door, but directly in front of you is another door, and it's ornately carved.
So I'm just taking out the headset, or I assume I've had the headset on. So I'm just asking, what do you see, and is there a way we can get it in from another way?
Well, I have two doors, one on the left, one in front of me. Maybe, yes, if you do take the long way, you can catch me on the door on the left.
Okay.
That sounds
I'm going
logical.
to start trying to find the door on the left.
So you're going through this hallway into room number 3, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
When you enter into room number 3, it's very, very plainly decorated. The lights, the writing it picks up once again. But it doesn't look like as if there's a door leading up to where you would presume, leading up in the direction to where you would presume the room that Messel is in it would be at.
All right. So I'm just telling Missile.
Do I still have my arcane awareness up?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Then I'm gonna scan the room with the arcane awareness to see if there's any arcane traps or any writing.
You see the outline of a door right here.
Alright, I'll go and say, Arrow, follow me, and I'll more or less trace my hand around what would be the door.
When you do that, the door opens up, and you can see at the far end of the hall the door that leads into the room that Messel is.
Okay. And I will step aside, so Arrow goes first.
Okay. So I'll go, and I'm telling Missile on the headset, okay, I'm fixing to, kick the door, but I just want you to know because, make sure it's the right door. So I don't try to kick it open. I just, tap it with my foot to make sure nothing happens. And make sure we are at the right door.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay,
All right,
then I'll go through.
Arrow, give me a strength check if you're actually kicking open that door.
No, I just want to open the door. That was just a check to make sure we were at the right door. I'll normally open the door.
All right,
I'm not Dolphin.
it is locked.
Okay, now I'm going to kick open the door.
Strength check.
Apparently I am Dolphin after all.
This game is what would Dolphin do?
And I just
14.
remembered I still have a lock breaker that's got a charge on it. I probably could have just picked the lock.
There's an even more simpler way that you could have opened this, but yeah, you kick open the door and it splinters apart.
Hey, you said it was locked. That means either I pick it or I ask her to open it from the other side. Which I realize, as soon as it breaks, like, why didn't I just ask you to unlock it? It's open now anyway.
Yes.
Good job, Arrow. That's the Dolphin way.
Oh my god, it is.
Dolphin is contagious.
Messel just shrugs at what you've just done.
I'm putting the sword's weight. I'm bringing out the bottle. I gotta start drinking. I'm acting like Dolphin. Poor life choices.
I'm sorry, and bringing out the bottle is not like Dolphin?
No, I'm acting too much like Dolphin, so I'm gonna start drinking now as I realize that.
Right, and drinking is nothing like Dolphin.
That's a fair point, but I'm committed to this.
See, I remember this time there was this fountain, and Dolphin fell in it.
Yes, but I am just responsibly drinking straight out of the bottle, not swimming in beer. There is a huge difference.
You keep telling yourself, Arrow.
Okay. Missile, would you like to open the next door?
Well, you said it had symbols. No, it was ornate or something.
Yes,
That's
it
how you
is, it
described
is
the door.
very ornately decorated.
Maybe a stupid question. Does it have a door handle?
No,
What's
that is actually a very good question because it doesn't have a door handle that you can tell.
I turned to Reishi. Like, what do your magic eyes tell us?
Does it have a door knob?
Do I see anything with my magic vision?
You do not see anything in the magic vision.
Okay.
Should I be tuning up the band and getting ready for some sweet chin music on the door?
I will have it with the staff just to see if it triggers anything.
The entirety of the decorations change, and you see the prophet's face, and then it opens up.
Well, that was just creepy.
And inside, you see the desiccated corpse of a long dead. You see the desiccated corpse of a long dead and very horrendously tortured dwarf, chained to the wall.
Dolphin, keep the cloak out of here. Do not bring your coat in here.
Where is Dolphin sailing behind us, or where is he?
I hope he wasn't standing in front of us.
Well, I'm actually in front of it, so.
I hope he didn't just poke his head around.
Okay. Everybody except Dolphin can enter.
Does Dolphin want to enter?
Dolphin enters.
Of course he does.
Reishi attempts to clothesline Dolphin, just to knock him out of luck.
I'm gonna need a contested strength roll from both of you.
This will go really bad. Strength.
If you two get into a fight, I'm just going straight in, by the way. I don't have time for these shenanigans. Wow.
Wow.
There has to be,
Dolphin
some
can
kind
still
of
do
fire.
worse. It's entirely
Right.
possible that you two are just going to start scuffling in the corner.
I'm
The only way-
just trying to buy time. That's all I'm trying to do.
The only way that Dolphin could do worse is if he rolls triple one.
It's
Oh,
Well,
still,
that does sound very Dolphin-y.
yes.
But probably not gonna happen.
Dolphin, you slip by and into the room. And you
No.
you know who this is. Your family
That's it.
crest is emblazoned and etched into the mummified skin of this dwarf. The scene in front of you is nothing like you would have ever believed could happen to one of your own.
Grandpappy, what am I looking at here?
I need him. Can you look on the right hand, boy?
Dolphin will do as instructed.
There's a small wedding ring there. And as you take it from the finger and look on the inside of the band, you see the old family motto, and then recipe for the omelet.
Wait a minute, that's really on the wedding ring?
Yeah, it's Dwarven make, dude. They can do almost anything.
The omelet recipe, eggs.
The omelet recipe.
Secret ingredient: dragon eggs.
Well, that was supposed to be always a secret, but okay. But yeah, the voice inside the cloak is quite silent right now.
I'm handing Dolphin the bottle. I don't know which of you needs this more, but unless you're going to pour it, you'll be the one drinking it.
Grandpappy, you know what's going on here?
That's me, boy. This is where I ended up. That little tomb that they've got back at the home where they kept Bess, that's not me. This is me.
Dolphin reaches down and takes the ring off his grandpappy's finger, and he pockets it, and he mutters, well, then I'm going to take this home for you. Then he reaches back, and he puts Henrietta on the ground, and then he sprints to the well.
Okay.
Errol's just like, so we're just going to leave him here?
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
Oh, Dolphin's jumping into the well. He's going to find whatever the hell's here and kick its ass.
Was there anything else? Errol's just going to shrug and keep looking around this room.
All right, you jump in. Give me a dex roll.
I'm gonna
Holy
search
crap.
that room.
Dolphin pissed.
Dolphin lands on his feet after a 7-foot drop into a shallow 2-foot pool of water
With a flourish.
with a flourish,
I don't know how that works.
drawing the hammer as the cape flies out from around him. The electricity of his own magic surging forth from his eyes and blasting out and then creating a flickering light that in the instance he can see Hellions on the walls of the well that extends out a further 10 feet around him.
Oh shit.
You are now right here in room number 20. You are at the center of the well. There is a door right here, and all around you is written the same language as there was upstairs. And you can see it in the darkness, but all around you are just Hellions.
You said the Hellions are 10 feet surrounding me?
Yeah. So you've got like a 10-foot ring with Hellions around.
Alright, that's cool. I cast Shock Splash, which has a 6-yard range.
Oh my god!
He's using magic and we're not there to see it?
Dolphin casts shock blasts at his exact point to hit every Hellion around him.
Oh my
This is
god,
not-
do this! Do this, do
Yeah.
this, do this.
You better roll
This is
well.
happening. Arrow and Rage are just look. Huh. Let's see what we can find here.
Yeah. He's gonna solo these guys. In
Oh, he's
one
gonna
hit.
whiff because that's how this works out. Whenever I do anything cool, I fail.
No,
Whenever I do
fate
anything silly, it
demands this
works.
be a good roll.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You see? Quick.
Oh my god!
What are your spell stunts? What are your spell stunts? I'm looking those up now. Lethal strike. Add another 1d6. No wait. If a spell does a target of one target.
Powerful casting. Skillful casting. Mighty spell. One target of the spell can take an extra 6. Magic shield. Split spell. If it only lethal spell. If it only does damage once, so no.
You know what?
Oh, no, yeah.
I'm going to ask the DM from the bottom of my heart. Please let him add an extra 1d6 to this, because fate demands that he wipe these guys out in a single,
Yeah,
blast of
Oh
energy.
yes. Oh yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
you can do that.
gonna choose lethal spell obviously for the 1d6.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you can do that. You can definitely do.
1d6 to every single one.
Yeah,
On top of what he already rolled.
yeah.
I don't know if I rolled for damage for this yet. Yeah, so it's 1d6 plus willpower, and it's penetrating, and it's going to do so it's going to do 2d6 plus willpower penetrating.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm okay with that.
Oh yes.
And add one more d6, please. Please roll a 6.
No, that's
I rolled 2d6.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
dude,
god.
that's a lot.
He just wiped them all out.
Yes.
Oh my god! You drop down and just describe what you do with this spell, because everything goes down.
Well,
I'm imagining-
Dolphin lands in his flourish in the water, his cape and hammer glistening with electricity. And then, in that one instant, all the magic he has been using for the entire adventure swells up within him. And he unleashes it with a furious roar, and lightning just springs forth from him, slaying every Hellion around who splashed into the water. Electricity still, jumping across their bones in the water, illuminating the room.
They all dissipate, coalescing into a form right there in front of you as a Hylian Prime steps forth from it and just glowers at you and lets out a roar in return. This is on like Donkey Kong, man. What's your next move?
So remember, this is a horrible idea as a man with 4 HP.
Did we hear that, though?
Yes, you do. You hear the rip and the crack of thunder coming from the well, and the electric sparks.
Guys, Dolphin never uses
Illuminate the
magic.
entire-
He just set off a trap. We got to go help him.
Dolphin's in trouble, yep.
All right. Let's go see.
All right, first of all, that was freaking awesome, by the way.
I imagine literally Dolphin like a dwarf-sized Thor just crashing in lightning from his
Oh,
hammer.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
like that.
Immigrant Song is like blasting in the background.
Yeah, exactly. That is seriously what has just happened. It is. You do that, and as this Helion Alpha steps forth from the coalescing shadow and lets out that roar in the background, everyone can suddenly hear in the back of their head the rising tides of the Immigrant Song.
I imagine more Man War, but yeah, that's so badass. I'm gonna put myself right at the edge of see if I can see what the heck Dolphin did.
I assume he's dead because he doesn't use magic. I'm like, no, he's a terrible mage. That couldn't have been him. He's dead. Like, I joke about it. I didn't want him to actually die. Then I look down there. If any of you say any of that to him, I swear I will kill you. And then I jump down.
Rish, what you see when you look down into the well is a Helion Alpha, a Helion Prime, just standing there in front of Dolphin on its own. Normally, these things, as you saw before, they have an entire grouping of tinier Hellions. They've just all been wiped out and coalesced into this thing.
Oh.
Dolphin is himself glittering with electricity that is just snapping and crackling off of his hammer and from his cape. And his eyes are aglow like you have never seen. So...
Dolphin? Is that you?
What's your next move, Dolphin?
All right. Dolphin will point his hammer at the Hellion beast, and he'll cast Jolt.
Oh my god, that actually has a resistance roll from me, I do believe.
Yep. Aww.
Constitution stamina versus spell power. And your spell power is 13. Alright. So that is Constitution. Doesn't have anything to add from stamina. But his Constitution is a +3.
Yes.
Oh, he is paralyzed.
All right, so 2 damage and he's stunned.
Yep. So, yeah, this thing is completely stunned. It cannot move. Anybody can wail on it right now.
I had already said I was jumping down, whether or not it was a good idea.
Make me a dex
After
roll.
seeing Dolphin, Reishi's jumping down as well.
Make me a dex roll, both of you, and then make your attack rolls if you're going to attack. Messel, you can jump down as well. Melee, you can jump down as well if you want.
I am actually going to ask Dolphin, do you want to handle this one by yourself, or...
Dolphin just turns to you and says, "No, I want it fucking dead."
Okay, then going out with the power swords. Or the long swords. Ooh.
Oh my god, those both hit.
Okay, let me roll damage, and then I will see what I'm going to do with my my 2 stump points real quick. I'm going to do a mighty blow, so I'll add an extra d6 onto one of those. Okay, so that first one gets an extra 5.
So that is 25 in total. Reishi, what are you doing, dude? Because you managed to land as well. Both of you land into the water. That is oddly invigorating because of how much energy is just swirling off of Dolphin.
I
feel like we should have tried.
I jumped in inspired by Dolphin, but when I fall down, I'm like, why did I do that? That was such a stupid move. And I'm like, oh well, mumble and cast Puppets of Fate on it. So it has to do a self-discipline willpower. This never works, but fine and will. Yeah, I'd say.
You
And-
can feel the hands of fate try to reach out, try to touch it, but for some reason it's just too strong to acquiesce to what fate demands.
Okay, he's gonna curse and just walk to the side of the wall. Trying to get as far as away from the alpha as he.
All right, Mela, Messel, which are you two joining in?
Yeah, I'm joining in. By the way, it's pronounced Mila.
Yeah. Sorry.
She did give us like 4 pronunciations early on, so
All right.
That's confirmed.
Are you casting from the top of the well, or are you going to jump down and join in the fray, or
there was an option to fight from a safe distance. What the hell am I doing?
I'm thinking the same thing.
it's like Dolphin's rage is just like his depression, his rage infects all. It just
Oh
makes
yeah.
Oh,
Ricky was so inspired when he saw Dolphin all electrified and shit. He's like, all right, yeah.
you know, I'm making sure I get my
Run.
money's worth out of this armor.
You never have to change armor.
I think I'm already at the top unless I find something magical. So
all right. Mila, you casting. Yay. Ooh, that's pretty.
Just to give you an idea.
Are you casting or jumping down or?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, casting, jumping down.
Wait, what? Casting, jumping down.
Casting or jumping down or.
Oh.
it's a dex if you're jumping down to join us, or just a spell attack from where you are.
Okay. I just know that.
How is it that you all can make it into that freaking water?
You know, I mean, it's a well, and water is usually in wells.
And as I fall, the kind of bottom of my tailcoat kind of opens up, and with wind trying to catch me as I fall down to the water. And it,
Yeah.
you know, it's low enough that it hits the water and stays in the water.
All right. And are you going to do anything further, or are you just jumping down?
There's no threat as of yet, right?
There is a Helion Alpha.
It's a big ugly
standing
monster.
in the well. Big ugly monster.
There we go.
I do believe that does hit. Yes.
Oh,
13.
don't know.
8, 10, 13. That does piercing damage as well, so that's a further 3. Wow.
I'm not sure if Arcane Blast is penetrating.
Oh wait, it's defend. It hits against defense, and that actually does hit.
And if you've seen, I know I do a lot of references, but from the trailer for the Spider-Man movie, the Far From Home one, where the Mysterio guy, the one with green magic, kind of like, you know, as he kind of lunges out and he shoots magic from his hands.
Yeah. You just pretty much see that
Yeah.
land,
It's like
extend your hand out, and
Like,
okay.
That's a good-
guys, we're on point today.
Yeah, you guys are.
We've taken a month off, you know, and then we come in and we rip this thing a new one.
Alright,
I actually pulled up the dolphin You Got the Touch video I made, and I'm just thinking just how far got dolphins come.
Oh,
Yes, Dolphin has gone from comedic relief to the hero of the story.
He has actually gone along the hero's journey in full. Yeah, Messel, your turn. Are you firing, or are you jumping down and firing, or?
Messel's mentality is everyone's jumped down. If anything happens up where she is, she's in trouble. So she's gonna try to jump down for everyone else.
I thought she was going to be the smart one and shoot from a distance, but that makes sense too.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, she makes it. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
She does a backflip and lands in a 3-point stance with a gun out ready to shoot.
Yeah, that is what a Helion Alpha looks like, only without the beer.
Yeah, the last one we fought was drunk, and that gave us the advantage. This time, we're just rocking it.
Yeah.
well, to be honest, we started with the most epic of battle entrances in the history of battle engine. To be honest.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I jumped down. I'll try shooting it.
Actually, I was going to say, if you want to use that with a flourish, that technically would come with a +1 to oppose test. I don't know if that would, if the DM is going to give you a +1 to your shot, but
I would do that.
Please, I need it.
I would do that.
that was just too cool not for me to beg for someone to get something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My shots have been doing so well.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes.
That hits.
Nice. Okay.
Wow.
Oh yay.
Yeah, so you do a backflip down and you land and you come up into a perfect pyramid stance and you just unload one shot into this thing. And its eyes go wide as you do this, and its face looks like as if it has just made the worst decision in all of its life. Dolphin, it is your go.
We're the Avengers standing before Loki in the first movie.
Like the Hulk whenever he hit Loki, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Heart.
Don't you know what I am? I am a god.
Beauty God.
I will not be attacked by such a dull creature.
Oh yeah.
But we're just all gathering up into our hero pose before this thing.
Hero landings all around.
Dolphin, it is your go.
Oh, this is fun. Okay, sure.
Dolphin.
Okay. I was wondering whose turn it was.
He's got his microphone.
Sorry, Dolphin's acted too much not like Dolphin, so Dolphin's going to charge forward with his lightning imbued hammer and try to smack this thing
Of course he
in the
is.
face.
I knew
hell
he had
yeah.
to return to form.
No, this is actually, this even makes it even more epic. This
Yeah.
is like battle mage status. This is
Oh
go
yeah.
for it.
All right, so roll and fight in.
I have a comic I'm going to post after this game.
Now, that is 3, 7, 9, 11. That is one away from hitting. Raish, you still have 1 point of fate.
I had 2 points before, but I don't know how long it lasts because I think it goes away at the end of an encounter.
It is
Let me know.
it is still the same encounter.
Hey,
Oh,
forget
roll
It's
with
all
it.
still the same encounter.
Oh yeah, I'm giving him 1 point, which means I have 1 left. I thought it went away.
That hits. That now hits. Raish, with that push of fate, you align everything to bring that hammer strike from Dolphin into this creature. Dolphin, roll your damage.
Okay.
Oh my god. You bring the hammer down upon its face, and its what would pass for eyes for this thing go wide as the hammer rips through it. Normally, these things, when they die, they dissipate out into the ether. This doesn't. It's almost like as if fate itself has decreed it's because of the push from Raish as well, decrees that this creature will physically die completely. And as hammer brings, as Dolphin brings the hammer down, it shatters its skull and it ruptures it from head down to groin and splits it asunder.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
I feel bad for that. I feel bad for that.
Oh no! Please don't. This is what it deserved.
Oh,
Duffin is roaring in victory.
I also want to imagine that, just as it was trying to dissipate, the lightning somehow forced it to stay and suffer a final death.
Yeah, that is how we will describe this. It's like the electricity that you have channeled into Bess as you strike down just brings this thing forcibly still into this realm as you hit it, and it just boom. It's like you have become the incarnation of thunder for that moment, and lightning rains down upon it from that hammer, and just it is asunder.
You have become the new Thor. Congratulations.
Dolphin calms down. He takes a few deep breaths after his barbarian rage there. he goes, thanks you guys for the help there. I don't say that often. I didn't want to have to bring Henrietta into this. She didn't need to see this.
I still took Kenny Garris down with one shot. Don't get too full of yourself.
To be honest, he took down how many Hellions in one strike?
Just.
You guys are pretty much in the same.
Shush. Stop talking. Stop it. Henrietta's up there just chasing bugs right now.
We done?
All right, so hey, Arrow, where's that rope? I need to climb up and get Henrietta.
There's a door right here.
Does it have a handle?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
We have to ask that question now.
Doors without handles.
But when he does ask about the rope, I was like, yeah, that would have been a better idea. We thought you were dead. I was coming down to claim your hammer for myself.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Arrow, I just want to remind you what happened to the last person who claimed something from my family. And he points over to the Hellion.
I thought you were going to refer to the cloak that seems to be driving you insane, but okay.
Okay, Errol, how about we just make this place
Yeah, I agree.
one
Move
huge
on.
possessed monster?
I was
You
actually
telling-
going to spend some time looking for any secrets, but okay. I can't read the writing around here.
And also, I'm gonna have to.
Do you want me to see? Sure. After hearing what Arrow said, Rishi said, never thought of that. And I will cast once more Arcane Awareness to see if there is any magic even down in the.
There is one last bit. You can see the magic actually fleeing from this place now. Like with the death of the Hellion, the last bit that was empowering it is gone. But in the bottom of the well, you can see a very faint glimmer. And it is another ring.
I go to it and pick it up.
It is an old dwarven ring. And inside it is inscribed with dwarvish writing.
I don't read door. Hey, Dolphin, catch. And I'll put it towards him.
Dolphin catches whatever it is.
Does he look inside the ring? Does he look inside the band of the ring?
Oh no, he pockets it and never thinks about it again. Yeah, no, he looks at the ring.
Written along the inside of the ring is in Dwarven. We who are free will always be free. This magic ring gives the user +1 willpower.
Dolphin puts the ring on and mutters under his breath, "Damn right."
All right. And as you all walk from the well, you can see the rune, the writing on the wall, the light changing from blue-green and fading away, drained of anything that was powering it before. And the old building stands silent once again.
I'm still going to look around for anything else of value before we blow this place up.
All right. If anybody's looking for something of value, give me a perception roll. That's arrow. That's every.
I'll just send around just with my arcane awareness, just keeping out for anything that slips on my radar, but more than that, not checking.
But good grief, did we do a pretty good search there?
Yeah. Melanie, you find a necklace, and that's under Reishi's sight. Does have a slight magical trinket. Oh. Ooh. That is very good. Describe what you see this necklace being.
I see a necklace.
Everyone, something that you desire most, though, in her hands.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you there.
Everyone sees something that they personally desire most in her hand.
I mean, like, okay, how badly do I desire this?
It is your heart's desire.
Gun comes up.
Whoa! I lift my hand, propping an arcane blast towards Arrow.
Grace, what do you see? As your heart's desire. No, wait, don't answer that.
I was about to say, I don't want to answer that.
No, don't answer that. Raish, you can tell that item that she's got is magical, though. But I think for right now, with the time that we have, we'll close it right here.
Oh. I'm still holding up an arcane blast against Arrow, which
I'm just taking my other blaster up against him now, so I'm pointing at two people.
Pirates of the Caribbean style.
Okay,
that's
this
so
is. It's been a while since I've gotten to leave anybody on a cliffhanger, and it's been even longer since I've been left on a cliffhanger. So damn it, things are going to get really interesting in 2 weeks, guys.
Oh yeah.
Because Arrow's going to kill everyone and take whatever this is for himself. I've seen my AC versus your attacks. I'm sorry, but you're not going to beat me.
You keep forgetting that I cure people and revive people from the dead.
That's why I'm going to aim for you first, buddy.
Yeah, but Dolphin's taken out like a little contingent of
Dolphin has
so-
transformed into Raiden, so I'm not sure.
Dolphin has used up all of his power for the day. That necklace is mine.
Oh my god.
Oh, this has been
Yeah,
like one of the
so-
greatest games I've gotten to play in a while. Not only because of the fact that, I'm not a player anymore, this is the only time I get to be the player, but we have done, except for that first fight, which was, we won, but it was a challenge. Then we come in and we're the superheroes, and now we're going to be at Civil War in the next one.
Oh. This. Yeah.
Are you sure we're in a computer simulation and not just a Marvel movie?
Someone has cranked up the action level of the simulation.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes, they have.
Okay, well, guys, we're gonna leave it here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Like I said, thank you, Kyle. This has been a fun return to the game, and especially
Yeah.
getting to see Dolphin finally become a true mage. Still keeping it old school. Fisticuffs wizard, but he finally used magic and he used it right. I think we're all more surprised by that than anything else. Alright, so we'll be back in a couple of weeks with more Titan's Grave. Bye, guys.
Bye.